on. It must shut off with inactivity. Good morning, hockey fans. We are here at the Chandler Ice Den in Phoenix, Arizona, getting ready for Game 1 of the 14U AA Girls Rocky Mountain Districts games. This game is between the Mountain Selects out of Colorado and Team Colorado out of Colorado. So, two Colorado teams come here to Phoenix, Arizona to play each other. We got warm-ups going on right now. We got 5 minutes in the warm-ups, a little more than normal, but we're going to be ready to go here in just a little bit. In the meantime, we got music going on in the background. I typically tend to mute during this time just because YouTube likes to flag the videos for copyright infringement on the music itself. So we'll keep the video going so you can still see what's going on, but don't be alarmed that the audio is not producing anything, or it seems that there's no audio on the video for right now because we are muted. In the meantime, we got a game that we're going to start playing here in just about a little under 4 minutes. This should be a fun game between these two teams. They played before, and they've always been fairly close matches. So, anyway, stick with us. We'll be right back for the start of this game. All right, folks. Warm-ups are still going on, but I noticed a bunch of new watchers just joined us. We are getting ready for this game between the Colorado Mountain Selects and Team Colorado's 14U AA Girls. And awesome, I'm getting a roster now. Perfect, thank you. So we're going to be ready to go here shortly. But we're waiting for warm-ups between these two teams to get done. This should be a pretty fun game between both of these teams. And like I said, I typically mute during the music just because we have issues with YouTube flagging the video for copyright infringements, which we definitely have we have no control over that, nor do we have control over the music, so I just mute it during that time. So if you hear me go silent for a little bit, that's why. It's because there's music going on, and I'm not saying anything in particular. And unfortunately, that's where the mic will pick up the music. Anyway, we'll be ready to go in about 30 seconds here. Both teams are wrapping up their warm-ups and picking up pucks, and we should be ready for puck drop. Uno momento, stick with us. We got a hockey game to be played on this lovely Thursday morning. Okay, I know that was a little faint, but that was the national anthem being done for both teams at the start of this game. 16 minutes on the clock. It looks like for Team Colorado, we got Jordy Lyons starting off in net, and for the Mountain Selects, unsure yet. Let you know as soon as I find out for sure. As some of you know, there's 3 different number of officials that they have on the ice for normal games and then these USA hockey games. For this, they do a 4-man system where there's 2 officials, 2 linesmen. Makes it a little bit easier on especially the officials. 3-man system, I'm not a fan of. There's 2 linesmen and 1 official. Looks like number 31, Ashley Rogie, starting in net for the Mountain Selects, and we are ready for puck drop. Number 11, Kira Gray, going against number 71, Keelan Reynolds. And we got some creeping in by both the Mountain Selects and Team Colorado on the near side. Puck is dropped, and Mountain Selects comes away with that one. Chip down in. Bachman gets it, backhands it up the boards, up to Choi. Choi picks it up, gets around number 71, Reynolds, and then chipped in by number 60, Ingram. Picked up down low by Fry. Fry, quick change of direction, bounces it off the boards, gets it up to Choi. Choi tried to chip it out, goes off of a skate and manages to stay in. Chip down low, Fry picks it back up, takes it behind the net over to the far side, up the far side half wall, tried to chip it out, no go there, back down into the Team Colorado zone. Bachman picks it up down around the goal line, throws it over to the far side, and backhands it up by Storfa. Storfa loses it, picked off by Reynolds, I believe that was. Yep. Chipped off the boards and in. That's number 24. Cross takes it in, and that's picked off. Fry gets it, chips it up the boards. Choi with it now. Carries it up and gets rubbed out by number 24. Cross back up the boards. Marvisi back to pick it up. She takes it down behind the goal line, over to the far side, over to Marvisi. Marvisi again picks it up to Choi. Choi with it, gets it up to number 9. Landa carries it in, ends up losing it, picked up by 24, Cross. And right in front of the Mountain Selects bench, we have an offsides call being made by the linesman. Neither team able to get an advantage early on in this game. We are at the 14:23 mark of the first period. Landa won that one, but only temporarily. Picked up by 94, Collins, and brought in by number 71, Reynolds. But the puck is stalled right below the blue line. Number 41, Lappin, picks it up. Chipped in by number 88, Eaton. Got it towards the net. Backhanded again towards the net, but that's picked off by number 69, Lake. Lake carrying it up. Gets around a couple of the Team Colorado girls. Carries it in right down the slot. Takes it wide and picked off by Eaton. Eaton with it. She misses the puck. Overskates it. Backhands it up the boards. Picked off by 69. That is Lake again with it. Team Colorado gets it now. And that one's picked off, and we have an offsides call as it was chipped back into the Team Colorado zone by the Mountain Selects. We're at the 13:21 mark of the first period. Malish taking the draw there, and Mountain Selects wins that one. Back down into their own zone. Backhanded up, picked off. And around 31, that was 13. That was Landkammer. Got around one of the Mountain Selects defenders and managed to put the puck on net. And that was a nice save by Rogie as she managed to keep the puck out of the net. We have a face-off on the near side, the far side. They switched it up there. Face off on the far side down the Mountain Select zone. Milish taking the draw, going against number 24, Cross. Chipped up, and Butenweiser getting to it. Back up to the blue line, shot towards the net. It ends up going wide. Picked back up. Another pass picked off. Landcamer with it. Dancing around a couple of the Mountain Selects girls. Still maintains a handle on the puck and backhanded towards the net and picked off. That was Milish with a backhand play. And Rogie with the save. Going to redo that face-off. Milish taking the draw, going against number 72, I believe that is, 71, Reynolds. Mountain Selects pick it up and carry it down into the Team Colorado zone, and we have an offsides call as first attempt to get it in was not successful. Second was, but the first attempt players were still in the zone. 12:39 left in the first period with Team Colorado up 3-0 with the shots on goal. Back to the point. Bachman gets it up over to Flanagan. Flanagan gets it up to Plowman. Plowman mishandles it and throws it in offsides as Team Colorado had two players in the zone. Bunch of whistles so far, and Team Colorado with the only shots on net. Flanagan taking the draw. Going against can't see the number, 71. That would be Reynolds. Chipped in by Bachman all the way down into the far corner. Centering pass and up, not out. Bachman with it, throws it towards the net. Redirected right in front. And finally covered up by the goaltender. No goal there as Rogie able to keep it out of the net. Still got lots of whistles in this game. Team Colorado comes off of that face-off with the puck. Back to Bachman. Bachman with it. Got it over to Flanagan. That was Plowman. Plowman battling down low for the puck. She's still with it. Off the boards. Up and not out. Over to the near side. Bachman shot. Saved by Rogie as she keeps that out of the net. Gloves that one down. No screen in front. She saw that all the way. Face off on the near side down in the Mountain Select zone. Gray taking the draw. Back to the point. Bachman throws it towards the net. Picked off on the far side. Little battle for the puck. And one of the Mountain Selects girls falls on it. Back to the point. Fry with it. Fry still controlling it. Steps out and not able to keep it in. 69. Lake with the puck. Over to the far side. Up to Callis. Thrown in, and Bachman picks that one up. Gets it up to the far side half wall. Chipped up and thrown in, but it goes off of a Mountain Selects player. Barbisi gets it up to Gray. Gray with it. Carries it in. Shot blocked with a nice stick by one of the Mountain Selects girls. Marvisi with it. She gets bounced off the puck by Lake. Lake carrying it up. Gets around Eaton. Eaton now with it. Bounced off the near side boards. Back again to Lake. Lake up to number 20. Benicki. Chipped up the boards. Carried in and shot and saved by Rogie. And that was number 9, Landa, carrying that into the zone. Getting around a couple of the defenders and getting a good shot on net. Landa taking the draw. Picked up by Eaton. Back to Collins. Shot towards the net. Kicked at by number 24, Cross. Battle down low. Eaton with it. Gets it over to number 10, Thomason. And we have a penalty being called. Let's see what it is. It's a cross-checking call being made by number 11. Is that number 11? Number 16, my bad. Pulliam, as she goes to the sin bin for the next 2 minutes. We are at the 9:51 mark of the first period. .71, Reynolds taking the draw against Milish. And Milish wins that one. Gets it back to Collins. Collins shot towards the net. It goes wide on the far side. Milish picks it up, but is hounded by Lake. Still battling down low. Back to Marvisi. Back down low to Milish. Milish with it. Bounces it off the back of the net. And chipped up the near side boards. Kept in by Collins, but only temporarily as Lake picks it up. Throws it over to the far side. Picked up by Marvisi on the half wall. She tried to get it up to Milish, but they do not connect on that. No icing. And Milish with it. Centering pass. Back up to the point. Collins backhands it down low. Milish gets it and chips that down deep. Wadey looking to go for it. And she gets beaten to the puck. Rimmed around over to the near side. Collins picks it up. Throws it towards the net. That's blocked by number 72. That was George. George carries it in. Shot towards the net. Saved by Lyons. And covered up. George with the first shot on goal for the Mountain Selects in this game. With Team Colorado up 11-1 with the shots on goal. Still 17 seconds. Oh, that shot on goal was a shorthanded attempt by Mountain Selects too. 17 seconds left on the Mountain Selects penalty. Up to number 24. That would be Corrigan. Picked up by Rowan. Rowan battling for it right now. Corrigan comes in to help out, and that's picked off by number 20. That is Benicki. And thrown down low into the Mountain Select zone. Bounced off the far side boards, kicked at, and kept in. And number 81, Garafa, tried to get it out. That attempt was blocked by Flanagan. Colorado putting on some good pressure. Mountain Selects are back at full strength. Shot towards the net. Goes off of one of the Mountain Selects players. Puck's eking around right in the slot. Another Rowan with it. And another shot towards the net. It goes wide. Picked up by Flanagan. Bounced off the near side boards to Budenweiser. Oh, back down to Flanagan. Shot saved by the goaltender. It's loose right in the crease. Flanagan or Plumman with it. Sorry, her hair's covering the name. It looked like Flanagan, but it was actually Plumman. Shot towards the net, blocked. Budenweiser picks it up, carries it down low, centering pass. Puck still bouncing around. It's ping-ponging off skates everywhere right in that crease. Picked up by number 79 as Lannian. And she throws it down low. Budenweiser with it. Gets it up to Flanagan, not able to control that. 24, Corrigan with it. She carries it in. Shot towards the net, save, and rush towards the net. Another centering pass, and is bouncing around, and finally Rogie covers that one up, and we get a stoppage of play. Huge number of shots for Colorado, but Rogie standing on her head, not able to let anything in, or not allowing anything to go in, I should say. She is looking really good so far. Back to Bachman. It pops out of the zone. Picked up by Fry. Over to the far side. She whiffs on it. Tries it again. Bounced off the boards. Get down low for Storfa. Storfa over to Choi. Choi with the shot. And the goal! Choi from Storfa. That puts Team Colorado up 1-0 on this game so far. We are at the 6:17 mark of the first period. And Team Colorado draws first blood. Number 24, Cross, taking the draw, going against Gray, and no clear winner on that one. Team Colorado does come away with it, though. Choi with it, had it knocked off of her stick. Down low. Over to the far corner, Fry back to pick it up. Bounced off the backboards. Up to Choi. Choi with it over to the far side, over to Storfa. Storfa carries it in and backhands it down low. Gray racing to get to it. Gets beat out by number 60. That is Ingram. Ingram chips it up the far side boards. Thrown towards the net by Fry. Eaton battling down low. Rims it around over to the near side. Bachman not able to contain it at the blue line. Back over to Fry. Over on the far side. Fry with the head of steam carries it in. And we get that should have been an offsides there, but the ref let that one go. Fry with it, throws it down low. And up the near side boards, 3-on-1. Marvisi defending, and a errant pass. Marvisi edges out. Number 20, Benicki. Backhanded down low, Storfa with it. Sorry, Landa, not Storfa. Backhanded again down low. Mountain Selects, pick it up. Tried to center that one, blocked. Another centering pass. Shot by 5, Trush, as that one ends up wide of the net. Chipped off the far side boards. Mountain Selects finally taking it to Team Colorado. But Team Colorado gets it back. And Eaton not able to control it. Collins carries it in for Team Colorado. Thomason with her. Shot wide by Collins. Picked up on the far side as Wadey gets it down low. Picked up by Lake off the near side boards. Collins keeps that one from going out. Shot towards the net. Wadey not able to pick it up. Another clearing attempt and finally out on the second attempt. Collins now with it. Land camera with it, tries to get it over to Marvisi. They do not connect. Marvisi with a shot, saved by Rogi, and Lake gets it and throws it up and out. Chipped off the near side boards and out of the zone. That was an icing call, or an offsides call, sorry. And the official did make that. 3:28 left in the first period. Shots on goal 20-1 in favor of Team Colorado. Face off right in front of the Team Colorado bench. Flanagan taking the draw, going against number 71. That is Reynolds. Shot towards the net. It goes wide by 72, George. And picked up by 16. That is Pulliam, and that rims around over to the far side. Chipped past. Number 60, shot wide of the net. That was, I believe, Flanagan. Yeah, that was Flanagan with that shot. Her jersey's tucked in, kind of hard to see that. Flanagan leaves it for Rowan. Rowan has it picked off, pops out of the zone. Back to Butenweiser. Up to Flanagan, but that hops over her stick. Plumman gets it and throws it down low. Flanagan chasing it back down. We have a lot of Gans on here. Flanagan, Corrigan. Sometimes the jerseys are bunched up together. It's kind of hard to see what they actually are. Back to the point to Rowan. Rowan with it. Carries it down the half wall. Shot towards the net. Goes wide over to the far side. Budenweiser picks it up, kicks at it, and keeps it pinched against the half wall. Back up to the point. 92 Flanagan gets it down deep. Corrigan trying to chase that one down. Number 71 Reynolds attempting to get it out, not able to do so, and ends up going down into the ice. It's picked up by 16 Pulliam. Pulliam throws it up the near side boards, but kept in by Choi. Choi chips that down low. Choi gets it and ends up going down. I don't think there was a trip there, but picked off by Colorado. Rowan with it. Sorry, Team Colorado. Thrown wide, goes off of the buttocks of one of the Mountain Selects girls. Gray gets it back to the point. Over to Fry, over to Rowan. Rowan shot that goes off of number 16 up front. Pulliam. Rowan again with it. Chip down low. Over to Fry. Fry with it. Gets it. Walks around. Gets hauled down. No call there. She just tried to drive wide of one of the Mountain Selects girls and ended up tripping over her. Good no call by the officials. Team Colorado controlling the play down in the Mountain Selects zone. Landa taking the draw, going against Reynolds. Reynolds has had some opportunities. I don't think many shots, but has had a couple opportunities. Picked up down low by Team Colorado. Back up to the point by Bachman. Bachman with a shot, no screen. She saw that all the way in. Good save by Rogie as she gloves that right out of midair. 47.7 seconds left in the first period. Score is only 1-0 so far. Over, shot, and not able to make that, not able to get that shot off was Thomason. But Team Colorado still keeping the puck down low. Eaton with it. Trips over Thomason. Thomason knocks it past number 20, Beniki, and shot on. Saved by Rogie, and still keeping this game within reach for the Mountain Selects. Current shots on goal, 23-2, with Team Colorado being the dominating team in this game so far. Landa taking the draw. Chip down low. Landa back to get it, but Lake eagles her out. Up off the boards. Kept in by Bachman. And thrown down low by Landa. Eaton racing down to pick it up. And that horn signals the end of the first period. We still got 2 periods of hockey to be played. The score is only 1-0 right now. Thanks to the timely saves by Rogie. But we got 2 more periods of hockey to be played. And we got about a 2-minute break in between periods. So stick with us. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. All right. We are here for the start of the second period. 16 minutes on the clock. Team switch ends. Rogie still in net. We have Reynolds stepping up to take the draw against Malish, and Reynolds wins that one off the boards by Lake and chipped down low by Landcamer, but it doesn't go very far. Chip back out. And Fry gets it and throws it towards the net. Goes off of Rogie, and she ends up covering that up. Bats it. She uncovered it and batted it back down below the goal line. So Team Colorado play still goes on, and they control it now. Backhanded down low. Landcamer battling for it against two of the Mountain Selects girls. Wadey with it. Wide, and her shot is blocked. Wadey with a little bit of a shove there. Lake picks it up down below the goal line. Chipped up to number 65. Sorry, that's not 65. That's 55. Callis. Shot towards the net. Picked up by Fry. Fry with it. Bounced it off the near side boards. Picked up by Malish. Malish gets it up to Wadey. Wadey with it. And she tries to get around number 60, Ingram. Not able to do so, and chipped back out of the Mountain Select zone into the Team Colorado zone. Picked up down low, up to Landcamer. Landcamer carries it in, had it knocked off her stick, and then chipped back out. Number 79 carries it in. That's Aslandian, and backhanded up. Landcamer with it. Gets it up to Plowman. Marvisi now carries it in. Goes wide. Marvisi with it. Marvisi gets pushed off the puck, but stuck down low. Eaton with it. That's Corrigan up to Flanagan. She is not able to hold that in. Over to Collins. Collins gets it, and she throws it in, but that's offsides. At the 14:02 mark of the second period. We're going to have the face-off right at center ice. And we're going to have Flanagan taking the draw, going against number 24, Cross. And won by Mountain Selects. Marvisi backhands it up. Gets it over to Plowman. Plowman over to Corrigan. Corrigan shot on. That rolls up and goes in! Marvisi, Plowman, Corrigan. And that puts Team Colorado up 2-0. Rogie, that one rolled right up her arm, right up her stick, right up her arm, over her shoulder. And when I say roll, I mean it rolled. It did not hit her shoulder and bounce in. It rolled up her stick, her arm, her shoulder, and down her back and into the back of the net. It was really kind of an odd goal. But they still count, so Corrigan with the goal on that one. Picked up by Plowman. Plowman with it, and she throws it down low. Picked off by Lake. Lake carries it up. Lake decides she's going to skate it all the way down. Shot towards the net. Saved by Lyons. That went underneath the pad. She wasn't quite sure where it was, but she had it. Good save by Lyon. And that adds another shot tally to the Mountain Select shots in this game so far. Current score 2-0 with Team Colorado being up. Gray taking the draw, and that is chipped up and out. Mountain Selects number 16, Pulliam, has to get back to pick it up. Number 5 chips it down low, past Rowan. Mountain Selects back with it. Puck's bouncing around right in the crease. It's in between skates. Nobody's letting it get anywhere. Number 71 just got a shot off. That is Reynolds. Colorado brings it back in. Gray tipped it in but wasn't able to maintain control of the puck. Trush down to pick it up. Beats out the icing, but not able to maintain control of it. Puck's down low. I believe that is Rowan with it. Rowan brought it up the near side boards. Picked off by number 71, Reynolds. She carries it in, tries to go wide. Good stick by Rowan to keep her from getting the shot off. Gray now with it, carries it up. Gets it up to Storfa. Storfa gets it down low into the Mountain Select zone. Goes for a change. Eaton now with it. Eaton chips it up to Rowan. Rowan gets it and bats it down low. Goes to pick it up, but she's beat out by number 81, Garafa. Over to the far side, up and out. Butenweiser with it, chipped off the boards, but it re-entered the zone on an offsides call, so we get a stoppage of play. And a face-off in the neutral zone right in front of the Team Colorado bench. Number 60, Ingram, gets it out. Up to Landcamer. Landcamer had it knocked away from her. Fry with it. And we got an offsides call as Landcamer was still in the zone. Fry waited for one player to cross, but not the other. So that's offsides. The one thing USA Hockey did a few years ago was actually make all levels immediate offsides. So one thing that I personally don't think they went the right direction on. I think they should have went more delayed. It keeps the flow of the game, but I understand why they did it. Anyway, back to the game. Bachman's going to the box for that on a tripping call. That's an easy one for the official to make. Took her feet right out from underneath her. That's going to put Mountain Selects on a power play for the next 2 minutes, it should be. The first penalty was 2 minutes. This one's a minute 30. I'm not sure why. Either they made a mistake on the first one or they made a mistake on this one. Fry with it down below the goal line. She decides she's going to carry it out. Quick stop. Picked off by Lake. Lake carries it in and then shoots it right as she crosses over the blue line. Colorado gets it back. Chipped out by Corrigan, and Mountain Selects come bring it back in and back out by Collins. Corrigan trying to battle out Lake, but Lake comes away with that one. Flanagan gets it, backhands it up, not out, as Lake manages to keep that in. Rimmed around over to the far side. Picked off by, I believe, Collins, chipped up and out, and that goes off of a stick. There should not be an icing. Didn't have enough to make it all the way down anyway. Lake with it. Picked off by Corrigan. Corrigan with it. Corrigan tries to get it over to Flanagan, Gray, but not able to maintain the zone on that one. Marvisi with it. Over to Rowan. Marvisi again with it. Gets it up to Flanagan. Flanagan tries to step around number 24, Cross. Cross able to take the puck from her. Team Colorado back at full strength. And again, that was a shortened penalty. Bounced off the near side boards by Marvisi. Up and picked off. And down into the Mountain Select zone. Number 81, I believe that is. Groff manages to get it out as she rims it around. Number 72, shot blocked up front. That was George. Puck is stalled right on the near side half wall. Finally over to the far side. Marvisi with it. Marvisi tries to get it up to Storfa. I believe that was Storfa. No, that was Gray. Marvisi back up to Gray. They do connect on the second one. Off the skate of number 60, Ingram. Ingram picks it up. Marvisi manages to keep it in. Shot saved by the goaltender, Rogie, and thrown all the way down, and that should be an icing call. And it's not going to make it. Rowan, that puck died right in the Team Colorado zone. That puck seems to be sticking a little bit and thrown down low. Ingram trying to get to it, and she gets pinched into the boards by Landa. Eaton gives it over to Landa. Landa with it down below the goal line. Up to Rowan. Rowan with it. Shot blocked up front and batted up and out. Rowan racing to get to it. Hounded by number 5, Trush. Rowan does win that race. Bounced off the near side boards. Landa with it with a little toe drag to get around one of the Mountain Selects, but we have an offsides call as Team Colorado was not able to stay on sides. And we are at the 7:18 mark of the second period. Shots on goal, 28-5 with Team Colorado being ahead 2-0 in this game so far. Milish taking the draw, going against number 24, Cross. Picked up by 79, thrown towards the net, goes off the leg pad of Lions. 24 is Cross. Battle down low. Milish gets it up to Landcamer. Landcamer carries it in, gets around number 20, Beniki. Milish battling against number 67, Duagardi, on the near side half wall. Don't have real good visibility down there, but do what we can. Bachman gets it, carries it in, gives it over to Wadey. Wadey throws it towards the net, but that's redirected. And puck's sitting right up in front, knocked away by Lake. Shot towards the net, goes wide, picked up by 67, Duagardi. I hope I'm pronouncing the names right. Fry with the puck now, goes over to the far side, bounces it off the near side boards, picked off. Wadey now with it. She gets angled off by number 72, George. Kept in just barely by Milish, and she throws it down low. Landcamer back to get it, but Lake's right there, rims it around over to the near side. Wadey with a head of steam manages to get the puck away, and we got an offsides call as that goes off the skate of Marvisi. It popped out off the skate of Marvisi and went right back in. So we get an offsides call at the 5-minute and 20-second mark of the second period. Back to Marvisi. Marvisi with it. Gets it up to Plowman. Plowman carries it in. Throws it towards the net. Goes off the side of the net. Picked up on the near side half wall. Back to Collins. Collins throws it down low. Plowman with it. Tried to center that one up to Flanagan. Marvisi there and gets it past. A couple of the girls walks in and a goal! Marvisi just walked around some of the Mountain Selects girls, some of the defenders, and puts that right into the top corner of the net. Great goal by Marvisi. That puts Team Colorado up 3-0 at the 4-minute and 52-second mark of the second period. Gray taking the draw, going against number 71, Reynolds. And Mountain Selects come away with that one. That's picked off. Shot saved by Rogie. And that was a shot by Choi. But Rogie with flashlight leather and kept that puck out of the net. Shots on goal, 32-6 so far, with Team Colorado all having the edge. Current score, 3-0. Picked off by Choi, carried it in. Choi chips it down low, Storfa down to try and grab it, and that's lobbed up the boards, but not very far. Storfa right there to cut off number 5, Trush. Trush chips it up the boards, picked off on the half wall. Storfa with it, walks around, and shot by Choi. Storfa to Choi. Choi not able to get solid wood on that one. Back up to the point, Rowan with it, shot and saved by Rogie at the 3:58 mark of the second period. Current score 3-0, Team Colorado up. Landa taking the draw, and Mountain Selects come away with that one. Picked off on the half wall, chipped up the boards and out. And that was borderline interference there on Team Colorado. Good angling, but borderline interference. So we got an offsides call. Faceoff is going to be right in front of the Mountain Selects bench. Landa taking the draw and gets it over to Thomason. Thomason is hounded and not able to get it in the zone. Number 79 carries it in. That's Aslanian. Puck's down low. Thomason right there. Backhands it up and out. Ingram back to pick it up. Bounces it off the near side boards up to Aslanian. Aslanian gets it up to number 72, George. George gets it back to her. And that's picked off in the Team Colorado zone. We got a little bit of a odd woman rush here. Left for Thomason. Shot saved by Rogie over to the far side. Rowan with it. A little dancing around and off the glove of Rogie and picked up by Eaton. Eaton tries to center that one. And nobody there. Past Budenweiser and out of the zone. Over to the far side. Chip picked off and Eaton with it in. And backhands it towards the net. Covered up. No! The defender took it away from the goaltender before Rogie could get her glove on it. Back up to Budenweiser. And Budenweiser not able to get it low. Bounces off the shin guard of one of the Mountain Selects girls and back out to the neutral zone. Picked up by number 12, Rowan. Rowan gets it up to Thomason, and Thomason just throws that in down deep. Number 67, Duagardi picks it up down low. Malish dancing around a couple of the defenders. Throw it towards the net. Ingram picks it up and rims it around. Out of the zone, Rowan picks it up. Tries to get it over to Wadey. Wadey with it. Wadey backhands it down low. Ingram gets it, throws it up the near side boards. That's picked off, but not cleanly. Lake with it. She's got a head of steam. Shot towards the net. She should have carried that one in a little bit more. Lions with shrugging off the first one and the second one and covering the second one up. Lions slows down play and says, not my house. 1 minute and 30 seconds left in the second period. Number 24, Cross, taking the draw, and Team Colorado comes away with that one. Budenweiser gets it up to number 37, Plowman. Plowman has to wait and throws it in. State manages to stay on sides. Fry with it towards the net. That's blocked and redirected behind the net. Picked up by number 16, Pulliam. Bachman picks that one off, throws it, and it's chipped past her. Fry with it now. Oh, that was a good stick by number 41, Lappin. Fry tried to get that up to Plowman, and it goes off of Lappin's stick and right on Lyons. But she was aware enough to what was going on and managed to shrug that one off. That was a close one. Bad pass by Fry there. Storfa chasing that one down, and she beats out the defender for that. Fry had pass up to Fry that was picked off over to the far side. Bachman having to chase it down. Puck's down below the goal line. Off the stick of number 79, Aslanian. Mountain Selects look like they turned it up here in the last minute or so, really putting Team Colorado back on their heels. Centering pass up to Choi. Choi carries it in, gets around Ingram. Centering pass, and in the back of the net, right as the horn sounds. I did not see who got that one. I think that might have been Choi with that goal. No, I'm sorry, that was Storfa with the goal. Choi with the pass. That puts Team Colorado up 4-0 in this game so far. Horn sounded right after that went in. So we are going to go to a quick break. Yeah, they're going to zam right now. They're zamming between the second and the third. So stick with us. We're going to be back in about 12 to 15 minutes for the start of the third period. In the meantime, we still got one more period of hockey to be played, so don't go anywhere. We're not going to cut the stream. We're going to go ahead and let it run, but we'll be back as soon as the zam is done. All right, folks, we are back. Start of the third period of this game between the Team Colorado and the Mountain Selects. Team Colorado currently up 4-0 with 37 shots, and Mountain Selects up to the double digits in shots at 10. Milish taking the draw, going against number 71, Reynolds. Colorado controlling that one, but picked up by Mountain Selects. Centering pass picked off by Landcamer. She loses a handle on it, gets it back. Wadey not able to control it, chipped up and out. Collins picks it up on the far side. Over to Marvisi. Marvisi with it. Long pass up to Milish. Milish trying to get to it, and Wadey actually beat her to it. Landcamer picks it up. Shot at a goal! I don't think Rogie was ready for that one. And we have the 5th goal of the game by Team Colorado. And that is Landcamer burying that in the back of the net past Rogie. We are early on in this third period, as we are only 33 seconds in. Flanagan taking the draw. She wins that one back. Marvisi back to pick it up. And she's not able to get it out. Marvisi racing back to get it. Ends up getting beaten out. Number 16, Pulliam, gets it and throws it down low. Picked up by 24, Cross. Corrigan trying to get to it. Not able to get past Pulliam. And finally up and out of the zone. Over to Pulliam. Pulliam with it and thrown down low. Past Marvisi, picked up by Collins. Collins with it. And picked up by number 5, Trush. Trush battling for it. Flanagan chips it up the boards, up to Plowman. Plowman gets it up to Corrigan. Corrigan gets it in, but not able to maintain control of it. And that one's picked off. Gray with it now, back to Collins. Or sorry, that's not Collins. Chipped in and blocked. Gray now with it. That was Rowan. 37, Plowman trying to get it up to Corrigan. Corrigan not able to control that. Kept in by Mountain Selects, and only on the first attempt. Second attempt ended up being offsides, as Pulliam was not able to keep that one in the zone. 71 for the Mountain Selects. Reynolds stepping up to take the draw, going against number 11, Gray. Butenweiser gets it up to Choi and batted right back in. So it's another offsides call at the 14:02 mark of the third period. Another offsides yet again. With only a few seconds having expired, we're going to redo that face-off again. Reynolds taking the draw, going against Gray. Gray wins that one back. Butenweiser chasing it down over to the far side half wall. Butenweiser bounces it up the boards and chipped out by Gray. But Lake back to pick it up and loses the handle on it. Gray chips it down low. Gray with it. Storfer right there. Chipped up and over the corner of the net. Choi gets it and throws it down low. Gray racing to pick it up. Picked up by Choi. Choi down with it down below the goal line. Quick change of direction. Carries it up. Centering pass. Gets it up. And Rowan not able to keep it in. Rowan with it. And 67, Duagardi got it and threw it past her teammate number 71, Reynolds. And it goes all the way down for an icing call. 13-11 left in the third period. Hope you enjoyed the broadcast so far. I know the game's not quite over yet, but please share it, like, and subscribe. The channel that helps us. At some point when we get enough subscribers, we're able to monetize the channel. So obviously that's beneficial to me and to you guys. I'm able to do more stuff with the channel. In the meantime, like and subscribe. We have number 55, Callis carrying it in, gets around Fry. Callis change of direction, and picked off by Thomason. Thomason backhands it up, and thrown back down low. Thomason again with it, and manages to carry it out. Thomason with it, shot towards the net, ends up going off the back of the net. Back up to Bachman. Bachman just throws it down low. That's picked off. Back down to Bachman. She throws it back down the slot. Thomason with it. Shot saved by Rogie. Another shot, and we have a goal. I don't know how that one went in, but Rogie was not able to save the second attempt, and that goes underneath her and in the back of the net. That puts Team Colorado up by yet another goal, 6-0. Current shots on goal, 40-11. Team Colorado pretty dominant in this game so far. Milish taking the draw, going against number 71, Reynolds. And Team Colorado, I should say, because they're both Colorado teams, comes away with that face-off. Land camera with it. Quick spinorama and gets a backhanded shot off. Wadey with it. Walks around, and that pops out up the slot. Bachman with it, carrying it down low. Back to Milish at the point. Over to the far side. Budenweiser with it, and that was Fry. Throws it towards the net. That's blocked. Now over to the near side. Bachman with the good attempt to keep it in. Puck's right there in front. Great save by Rogie as she kicked that leg pad out. Chipped up and kept in by Milish as she throws it down low. Fry dancing around a little bit. Finally whacked out of the zone by number 71 Reynolds. Back to get it is Wadey. Wadey with it. And she gets bumped off the puck by Aslanian. Mountain Select's now controlling it. Steps in. Number 41 with it. Backhands towards Lyon. Kicked away. That was Lappin with a little backhanded shot. 79 Aslanian with it. That shot's blocked. Another one towards the net. I think that went off lines. I don't think she saw that one come in. Wadey carries it in and had it knocked away from her over on the near side half wall, and number 71 Reynolds picks that one up. Thrown over to center ice, and Corrigan lost an edge right there and not able to keep it in. Back to get it is Collins in the Team Colorado zone. Backhanded up, that's kicked at and saved. Another one. Another shot saved by Lyons. Puck's bouncing around right up in front. Collins with it, trying to get it up the boards. Up to Plowman. Plowman gets it up to Flanagan. Flanagan not able to get that, but no icing there. Puck's bouncing around down below the goal line. Brought in by Mountain Selects, and we have an offsides call as number 55, Callies, was still in the zone. Number one rule, if you're carrying the puck up, don't make a move at the blue line, and that's exactly what happened. Put her own teammate offsides. And referees telling them they can't make a change. Number 72 tried to go off. That is George. They put her back on the rink. Good call by the officials there. Marvisi chips it up and out of the zone. Thrown all the way over to the near side. Picked off by Collins. Down low. Quick change of direction. Up the boards to Choi. Choi with it now on the half wall. Long pass over to the far side to Storfa. Storfa gets in, tries to get it over to Gray. They do not connect on that as Storfa's pass was blocked. And we got an offsides call as Collins was not able to keep that puck in the zone. We are at the 8:54 mark of the third period. Current shots on goal, 42-15. It looks like Mountain Selects has added a few more to their tally, which is good for them. But the current score is 6-0 so far. Off the near side boards, Choi blocks that one and then throws it down low. Rogie gets it and bats it aside over to the near side boards. Stepped around everybody is Lake. Lake gets it up to Benicki. I apologize again if I'm pronouncing some of these names incorrectly. Towards Lions. Lions kick that leg pad out, and we have, I'm not sure what the call is, if it's just net off. I don't think a call was being made. I think the net was actually knocked off. Number 79, shot saved by Lions. And that was Aslanian with the shot. Cross taking the pass against Landa. Landa with it. Cross picks that off down below the goal line. Chipped up the boards and batted at, kept down low. Landa picks that one off. Over to the near side, Rowan with it. Eaton, her pass was blocked by number 60, Ingram. Ingram picks it up, skates it in, had it knocked away from her temporarily, but she gets it down deep. Landa tries to get it up to Thomason. Chipped up the boards, number 69 Lake with it. Batted at off the leg of Eaton. Rowan gets it and throws it up the boards. Rowan gets it again. Up to Malish. Malish gets it down low. Carried in by Landcamer. Landcamer dancing around. Centering pass goes off the near side boards. Rowan shot towards the net and glove down. Malish stepping up to take the draw, going against Cross. Malish kind of won that one, but pushed it forward towards the Mountain Selects. Kicked at, and puck's bouncing around in front. Shot saved by Rogie and kicked out. Fry with it, shot towards the net, and that goes off of Rogie's pad right in. Doesn't bounce out very far, and she's able to cover that one up and get a stoppage of play. 6 minutes and 25 seconds left in the third period. Wadey with it, shot towards the net, saved by Rogie, and I don't even think she moved her glove. It looked like Wadey actually shot that right into her glove. Oh. Flanagan taking the draw, loses that one. Ingram gets it, rims it around over to the near side, or far side. Plowman gets it and rimmed it around over to the near side. Chipped up and out by number 71, Reynolds. Reynolds over to the near or far side. Picked up by number 72. Back to, that goes towards Lions. The Lions just puts a glove on it, so we get another stoppage of play. And a face-off in the Team Colorado zone. Flanagan picks it up in the neutral zone, carries it in, tried to get it over to Plowman. Plowman battling for it, ends up knocking it away from number 79, Aslanian. Corrigan with it now and throws it down low. Corrigan gets it down below the goal line. She's still battling for it. With number 71, Reynolds putting on some good pressure down low. Plowman with it, gets it up to Corrigan. Corrigan shot blocked by number 60. That's Ingram. Rimmed around over to the near side. Fry with it. She just gets it and lobs it back down low. Puck's still stuck in the Mountain Select zone, bouncing around. Fry gets it, shot blocked, and finally pops out of the zone, back into the neutral zone. Knocked away from Bachman by number 41, Lappin. Bachman does pick it back up, throws it up and out, and that could potentially make it all the way down for an icing. Nope. Beat out by number 16, Pulliam. Colorado keeping it down low in the Mountain Select zone, and looks like we had the net knocked off. Pulliam picks it up, carries it over to the near side. Batted past Collins by Trush and all the way down into the TC zone. Marvisi with it. Gets it up to Choi. Shot towards the net, picked off by Collins. Collins with it. Off the board, up to Choi. And batted past Gray, picked off by Mountain Selects. And batted past Marvisian all the way down into the Team Colorado zone. Collins with it. And she's hounded and had it knocked off her stick. Choi gets it up to Storfa. Storfa not able to handle that pass. Back down into the Mountain Select zone. Number 81 carried that one in. That was Garafa. And now we got an offsides call. As the puck crossed over the line with one of the Mountain Selects girls still in the zone. 2 minutes and 24 seconds left in the third period. Shots on goal is 49-17. Landa taking the draw going against Reynolds. Reynolds popped it past Landa. Sorry, that wasn't Reynolds. That was number 72, George. Landa gets it, carries it into the Mountain Selects, throws it towards the net, saved by Rogie. Back to Rowan. Rowan with it, shot towards the net, save. Budenweiser gets it and tries to bat it down low. Reynolds gets it, pops it out of the zone. Back to Thomason. Eaton with it now. She chips it in and chased down by number 71, I believe, Reynolds. For the Mountain Selects, pops out of their own zone. Back down in. Onside, 67. Duagardi picks it up. Rims around. Budenweiser gets it and throws it back down low. Mountain Selects have to pick it back up in their own zone. And that one goes up and out of play as that hits the backdrop netting. We're at the 1 minute and 3 seconds left in the game. Malish taking the draw. And she just bats it down low. Number 60, Ingram, picks it up, tries to get it out, but that's picked off by Landkammer. Fry gets it and throws that down low. Ingram racing to get it, gets angled out by Wadey. Wadey with it behind the net. Centering pass, but nobody there to pick it off. And batted away by Malish and down low. Bachman has to pick it up down below the goal line. Fry with it. Throws it over to the far side. Bachman trying to get to it first and does not, as that's batted down low. Bachman with another attempt to get it out. Gets it up to Wadey. She's not able to handle that as that bounces off of her skate. Time winds down. And with 4 seconds left, that does it. Game 1 is in the books. Team Colorado takes this 6-0. We're going to go ahead and run through the handshake line before we sign off. In the meantime, hope you enjoyed the stream. As always, like and subscribe. That helps us. Like and subscribe the channel. And everybody have a good rest of your day. Next game is tomorrow morning at 10:15. 10:15 tomorrow morning. That's Mountain Standard Time. And then the game after that will be Saturday at, I believe, 10:30. In the meantime, have a good afternoon. Good rest of your morning, good afternoon, and we will see you back here tomorrow for the next game for Team Colorado.